This is Buddy Buchanan with Leader in Times bringing some High Plains highlights. Friday, July 14th, 2017. After Scott Hinkle resigned earlier this year as the head coach of the Redskins basketball program to become an assistant principal at Liberal High School, the search for his replacement didn't need to go far. As a matter of fact, it didn't have to leave the bench. Former Liberal Redskin and assistant coach Ryan Petty was named to replace Hinkle. Petty's journey in coaching started while he was still attending the University of Kansas when he became a student assistant alongside his brother Reese Petty on the staff of former Redskin head coach Rod Briggs at Lansing High School. After he graduated, he came to assist Hinkle for a year before taking the head freshman job at Gardner Edgerton. But Hinkle persisted, and Petty returned to assist the Redskins and coach the junior varsity for the past 2 seasons. His JV squad had a strong season, and many of them will fill the varsity void left by 10 graduating seniors. "The number one thing for me is toughness," Petty said of what he wants to see in his players. "On top of that, I want our guys to be smart. I will stress time and score at all times. We will work on that. We will play hard." Petty has already started next season by getting his team experience in the summer. "We have played in 3 MAYB tournaments," he said. "We went to KU team camp in Lawrence. We are going to Garden City team camp and going to another MAYB tournament in Wichita. We will get in 6 tourneys altogether and play more than 30 games. We will also get 10 more games against Guyman and Huguenin." While Petty has already jumped in, he hasn't missed a special moment for his career. "It is a dream come true," he said. "I've always wanted to be a high school head basketball coach. To do it in my hometown is exciting. I know Liberal, I know our opponents, I know them just as well as anybody, the rivalries, the WAC." And we will switch from the Western Athletic Conference to Babe Ruth baseball. Max Vias was the hero in the first game of the Babe Ruth State Tournament for the Liberal Rattlers. Vias hit a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th to complete a remarkable comeback for the Rattlers in a 4-3 win over Parsons. Liberal had to rally from being down 3-0 to earn the win. Parsons took a 1-0 lead in the second inning when a pass ball allowed a run to score. Liberal struggled at the plate in the first 2 innings with 4 of the first 6 outs coming by strikeout. The Liberal defense was also shoddy early, and the second error of the day allowed Parsons to take a 2-0 lead in the 3rd inning, and a fielder's choice allowed another run to cross the plate, and Parsons had a 3-0 lead. Parsons starter Noah Chalker's perfect start came to an end in the 3rd when Brody Warren led off with a single, Alex Yanez walked, and Vias walked to load the bases. Chalker was relieved by Braven Bourne, but he started by walking Dylan Thompson, forcing Warren home and cutting the lead to 3-1. After Elijah McCarter struck out, Braxton Hyde delivered a single that scored Yanez, and the Rattlers cut the lead to 3-2. Hyde took over on the mound in the 4th for Wilmez, and despite another Rattler error, he did not allow a run. Vias was hit by a pitch in the bottom of the 5th, and later scored when Parsons' center fielder couldn't catch a fly ball hit by McCarter, and Liberal tied the game 3-3. The game headed to the final inning deadlocked at 3-all. Liberal started the 7th inning strong with a Wilmez double to center field before Warren flew out for the first out of the inning. Yanez followed with a single to move Wilmez to 3rd, and when Vias came to the plate, Yanez took 2nd without a play. After taking a ball, Vias ripped a shot down the line in left, and Wilmez came home to score the winning run. After Liberal defeated Parsons, Junction City knocked off Walnut Ark Valley 8-2 in pool play. Earlier today, Liberal and Junction City faced off with the winner taking a commanding spot to qualify for the championship bracket. Liberal will complete pool play at 3 p.m. Saturday against Walnut Ark Valley, and the top 2 teams from the pool will advance to the single elimination bracket Sunday in Wellington. There was another tight baseball game played recently. A deep shot by Colton Onslaught in the 4th inning and an RBI single from Trent Maloney in the 6th provided all the scoring the BJs needed to complete a 3-game sweep over Derby Thursday with a 3-2 win. Liberal finished the season series with a 5-1 record against the Twins. Josh Sieglitz had a strong performance on the mound, only allowing 4 hits and 2 runs in the 6th and 3rd innings, and Chance Carner finished the game only allowing 1 hit while striking out 4 in 2 2/3 innings. Derby took a 1-0 lead in the 3rd inning with a leadoff home run by Anthony Dominguez, but Onslaught gave the BJs a 2-1 lead in the 4th with a home run with Cale O'Donnell on base. Derby tied the game in the 5th with back-to-back 2-out singles that allowed Connor Bassler to score. But the BJs responded in the 6th when Marcus Shoemaker led off with a double and advanced to 3rd on a sacrifice fly by Kyle Schmidt. After Onslaught struck out, Maloney delivered a 2-out single to score Shoemaker and give the BJs a 3-2 lead. Sieglitz got into a jam in the 7th when Derby had runners at 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out, and Liberal coach Daniel Parker relieved him with Carner, who recorded a lineout and a strikeout to leave the runners stranded. Carner retired the Twins in the order in the 8th, and after a leadoff single in the 9th for Derby, Carner struck out Jacob Means and forced a double play to end the game and secure the 3-2 win. The sweep pushed Liberal into sole possession of 2nd place and sets up a critical 3-game series with first place Hayes beginning tonight at Brent Gould Field. Liberal trails Hales Bay a single game in the Jayhawk League. This is Buddy Buchanan at the Leader in Times with your High Plains highlights. God bless, and thanks for watching.